and welcome to part 12 of Let's Play Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time. I'm hoping I'm getting the numbers right here, but I believe it's mission 12.
Right. You're right.
Okay, it's mission 12. Alright, well, we're done with the worst mission in the game. Let's move on to something else.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Your next stop in time is the 16th century, in the heart of Central America. The century's most important Aztec ceremony should be starting right about now. But instead of worshiping, there's just a lot of worrying. Better see what's shaking.
Yeah.
Fairly well.
Although in this case, I would have
Here
liked
comes
to see
your
a little
good
more
guide
substance
for this
than
trip.
Renaissance.
Antiquity. No
Yeah.
one knows ancient empires like Anne, so
Let's
you're
move
in
on.
good hands. Good luck and good searching.
Time traveling has gotta be my favorite pastime. Okay, Crime Stopper. The year is 1519, and we're in Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec Empire in Central America. Looks like Montezuma, ruler of the empire, is right over there.
Ah, please excuse my casual appearance. My formal feather headdress is gone.
Looks like Carmen's time crook has been at work. Let's find out more.
That's interesting. This is only a couple of years before the Cortez arrived, because that was 1521. Very odd that they placed it here. Anyway, let us address Mr.
Greetings, my friends. If that headdress doesn't turn up soon, heads are going to roll.
No, that's not funny.
I am Montezuma, ruler of the mighty
It's gonna happen
Aztecs.
either way.
All the land around bows under my dominion. I'm preparing for an important event, the Aztec fire ceremony.
But the comet hasn't arrived yet.
Stop it. Stop it.
Once every 52 years, our solar calendar and our ceremonial calendar line up. Tonight is that night. If I don't perform the proper rituals while wearing my special headdress, the sun will burn out.
Again, just a possibility.
You are in the island city of Tenochtitlan. From here, I rule the Aztec Empire and all its riches.
That's Mexico City, by the way, which was at least an island, which is really cool. They
Yeah.
had floating gardens. Like,
Yeah, it's really cool. Again, history is awesome.
yep.
You should visit our great outdoor market. There, you'll find whatever your heart desires. We Aztecs make no sacrifices, at least, not in the marketplace.
That's bad.
You can buy cocoa beans, fur, feathers, gold. It's one-stop shopping.
It's also showing the fact that the mercantile power of non-European, modern European or West American shop, which is really impressive.
Nice. It's good.
Yeah.
A thief heisted my royal headdress and headed out of here. If I don't get it back, I can't perform the rituals tonight properly, and the world will come to an end.
Disease will spread throughout. Our civilization will be destroyed. There's so much awful humor we can make in this mission. Okay.
I was just gonna go with,
Can you make another
I was just gonna
headdress?
go with Elder God.
I could make another headdress, but the feather worker who makes my feather clothes has flown the coop. It's always hard to find good help. Yes, go to the feather worker's place, see what materials are there, then find whatever else you need to make some headway on my headwear. Those pots contain cocoa beans, which we Aztecs use to make our favorite drink, hot chocolate. We love cocoa beans so much that we use them like money.
Here, what it does mean today.
Yeah, because one of the things the Europeans did was they processed it and added sugar because
Right.
cocoa beans are extremely bitter.
Extremely bitter, and unless you like that bitterness,
You're not gonna have a good time.
you're not gonna have a good time. That's why if you get pure cocoa powder, it is extremely bitter, even though that's still processed.
Yeah. Do you have any sweet plans for the cocoa bean pots?
Nothing special. You are welcome to take them.
Also, one of the big ones was they take a lot of times cocoa beans. They would put various spices in it as well,
Interesting.
Farewell.
and they'd use water. They'd use water and various spices instead of just.
What a mess! Some scatterbrain left things scattered all over the place.
Better pick up the feathers.
So we can just start. This is sort of the start.
Nope, bad fit.
Misclicked.
Yeah. Alright, got a couple more pieces.
You know, the text that tell you what you're doing is actually very nice.
That gold nugget.
Oh, I must have misrallied it. There we go.
There we go. Alright, so we need one gold nugget.
No, we actually have... we might need one. We need at least 2 feathers.
Okay.
So, let's go to the marketplace.
We're off to the marketplace.
And this time we actually go outside.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna go back
Bye.
to this just to be a little more efficient.
Back to the palace.
Because we can go...
Really?
Goodbye.
So this is the feather we need.
That Katinga feather is a prized possession, used exclusively in royal Aztec garments. It's time to de-quill that bill.
Well, alright, so what are we supposed to do here?
So we need to get corn, and the appropriate whistle to attract the bird, and another lose that bird, really.
Okay.
Now, I'm trying to remember which one corresponds to what, 'cause I don't think... Actually, we can
All right,
test that out.
back to the
We'll test it
palace.
out. We'll get there.
I don't know that...
Greetings.
Okay. Oh. Weird thing. Yeah.
Ah, my prized pet snakes. We Aztecs fear snakes a little, but we also worship them. A winged serpent is the symbol of my people.
I think so. Yeah. Also, the other thing, why does they have... See, Montezuma II was a pretty bad leader. Montezuma I was a pretty good leader, so I would have put this mission a little earlier in time and then have him. So it's like, here's the Aztec Empire at its greatest. Because this guy's only famous for the guy who was in charge when Cortez arrived.
That's part of Carmen's note. Our thief obviously slithered through recently.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember if there's any... So we have different colored whistles.
That is one of my royal bird whistles. Goodbye.
If there's any hinting from, like, the colors.
Blue. Yeah, there might be.
Let's try blue.
All right, back to the palace.
Actually, so first...
Farewell.
We're off to the marketplace.
Yeah, actually...
Those terraced steps give that temple a classic Aztec look.
Wait, hold on. That's the same sound effect as the city screen in Civilization 4. The bustle.
That is... Wow, okay. You catching that is a little bit silly.
I never heard that before, but like, you can hear it, if we stop, you can kind of hear it in addition to the background music.
That's really strange.
Of course, this came first by about 6 years, but... Alright, let's talk.
Good afternoon. Perhaps a trade for you today? I am Ictomato, the best trader in this great marketplace of Tenochtitlan. Why, everyone comes to the Tenochtitlan market. It's the place to be. Traders arrive daily from the farthest corners of the Aztec Empire. Ah, you obviously have good taste if you're admiring my goods. I'm always looking for a sweet trade.
Which is ironic, because that was a hint for the chocolate.
I have delicious maize grown right here in Tenochtitlan and gorgeous green quetzal feathers. Anything tickle your fancy?
To say that roots are like immediately there in the city, at least right immediately outside the city, like the moat.
I think you could call it a semi-modern way of looking at it.
Yeah, but even in cities today, like New York doesn't grow food
In New York. That's fair. That's fair.
which is very unique. I mean, I don't think New York could have wanted to, but still.
Cocoa beans are the magic
Okay,
item around here. I'll trade for them anytime. They're quite valuable and delicious too. Corn? Oh, you mean my maize. Maize is our most important food. It is grown on chinampas. Chinampas are man-made islands. We Aztecs use them because the moist soil is good for
I
growing
actually don't know
maize.
how exactly to stay afloat. I'm really interested.
I I need to keep a close eye on that maze, or hungry birds will eat it right up.
She's just sitting that close, but that was hinting for, of course, what we need to do. So this is another more traditional adventure game style mission, but it's showing you a lot of educational stuff. So let's.
Excellent. What would you like to trade for? Good selection. That maize is very fresh and tasty.
Actually, I'm just gonna go back very
Bye.
quick, because okay, so we need like that angled feather.
Yeah.
We're off to the...
Excellent. What would you like to trade
So
for?
that one, right?
Yep.
Those feathers make a fine choice.
Oh yeah. I don't think you could do. I think you click these. I'm not sure what would happen. I'm pretty sure it would just give you the first one.
A Carmen
think so.
note. You really can find everything in this marketplace.
All right.
Bye. Come back soon.
Goodbye.
Back to the palace.
So let's try the blue whistle.
You are welcome to borrow that bird whistle, but you'll have to put it back if you want to borrow another.
Also, is there any point where we've had more than 3 items?
Nope.
That's clever.
It's simple. Keeps everything, well, including the time cup. It's
4. But yeah.
Nope, we've never had to carry more than 3 items.
Goodbye.
That's
Nice.
very clever. Okay.
Nice. Don't have to do inventory.
Okay, we
Yep, oh, we
fed
should
some
probably put
feed
that
into the
there.
feeder.
Oh well. Okay, so let's.
He likes my whistling, I guess.
Yeah. So the blue one corresponds to that one, and it's nice that it doesn't eat the corn.
No, actually, click on the blue. Click on the bird that we need.
What beautiful feathers. That bird certainly grooms its plumes. The Aztecs were excellent weavers.
Alright, so go back.
Actually, let's.
What's up, my friend? Well, most of these birds seem content to just whistle back at us. But maybe we can find one that behaves differently.
Right, so...
Yeah, so there's obviously that one, but like, I don't know how you figure out which whistle.
Go back and
All
click
right,
on another whistle.
back to the palace.
Stay in that room. I want to try something.
Okay.
Okay?
So we're gonna put the whistle back?
Yeah, put the whistle back. Pick up another whistle.
Yeah, I know the yellow one's in the bald eagle, so the green one?
The other green one. Alright, now give it to Antiquity.
There aren't any birds about,
Okay.
so the
What
if we
whistle's
give it
a
to
waste
Montezuma?
right now.
Those whistles are for the birds.
Yeah.
You may borrow.
Alright, so we actually...
That book is called a codex. It's a collection of symbols written on deerskin or tree bark.
I feel like this shows
The Aztecs borrowed this writing style from a neighboring culture, as they had no writing system of their own.
See, I was thinking that you might be able to, load
That book is called a codex.
outside
It's a
of-
collection of symbols written on deerskin or tree bark. The Aztecs borrowed this writing style from a neighboring culture, as they had no writing system of their own.
Huh.
I'm really confused now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head back into the bird room and we'll just play that.
Goodbye.
There's no way that we're actually forced to do that. There has to be another way.
Right.
Uh-oh.
A hoot for a toot. Seems fair.
Alright.
Parrots live in the jungles and forests of Central America. Have you ever heard a macaw caw? They're quite loud. The eagle became one of the central symbols of Aztec culture. Legend has it the sight of an eagle carrying a snake inspired the founding of Tenochtitlan. All right,
Okay.
Alright, put the whistle back, try another one. That's annoying, because there's no way to figure it out otherwise.
Yeah.
Farewell.
You're okay.
She'll here, so I might as well.
We're here.
we're off to the market.
Because I know if we give it to her, maybe she'll tell us?
No thanks. If I took one of Montezuma's royal bird whistles, I'd end up in a cage.
Yeah, so it doesn't tell us.
Bye.
Back to the palace.
Alright. That's
Goodbye.
stupid.
Yeah, maybe it's just an error, or maybe like I was missing the clues about in the Heian mission for years.
Yeah.
But I can't see what
I
we
can't
could be
figure
missing.
this one out. I'm...
Oh, maybe maybe it's the yellow one then.
Whoa! For a big bird, that eagle has a pretty small call.
Apparently that's accurate. Like,
Yeah,
well,
all right, back to the palace.
Yeah. Most of the time, whenever you see a ball, if you see a bald eagle call and it sounds really
That
loud
is-
and calling, it's a red-tailed hawk.
Right. All right.
All right, let's try the gold one.
Yeah, maybe this is it.
Goodbye.
I remember, I thought the yellow one was for... Maybe the yellow one was the answer? Yep. That's why I remember the yellow one.
Good thinking. The blue Katinga had to drop that feather before it could munch up any maize. That's the...
Actually, maybe the the Chronopedia says it.
Oh, keep going.
See if it says anything about
Secret calendar,
birds.
month is in our second. Not so fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say, that's so weird.
You know, maybe it's just something we're missing, and
Yeah, I can try to find stuff, but maybe it's just a mistake. I mean, it's not like
it could just be bad design.
Yeah.
It could just be bad design.
All right, back to the palace.
Yep.
Alright, so we better give him the whistle back.
Yeah. That's so weird.
Farewell.
And the last.
Oh, dang
Come on. Get in there.
it. Yep.
Well placed, Detective. That feather headdress looks perfect. It's just what Montezuma needs to start the Aztec fire ceremony.
Yeah. Again, I like the missions more when it's like if you stole something, also they did this other thing.
Right.
So then it actually makes sense. You're like, hey, we'll help you build a replacement thing. And now we're gonna help find the thing we just replaced. So
well, I guess, you know what? I wonder if it has to be
Good work. You've got the final piece of the Carmen note.
Yeah.
Okay. Nap the headdress, go full throttle. I'll soon return like Coatl. I like that. Then keep in mind these special words: a hiding place that's for the birds. Wait for me when thieving's done beneath the Aztec symbol of the sun. For the sun.
I'll activate the time cuffs so we can put that pickpocket in the pen.
Well,
Back to the palace.
off we go.
Wait. Hang on. Do we not have to give the headdress to...
Do we want
Great balls of fire! Don't leave with that headdress.
Okay, so we can't actually...
You have my eternal
the
thanks.
Aztecs.
With this royal headdress waving on
would've
my head, I'll have the world
That's
fluttering
tough.
at my feet. Time to start the ceremony.
And off he goes. Wearing 5 pounds of wearing metal on his head.
Maybe the snake?
I've heard of a snake in the grass, but a snake...
Oh.
That big stone is covered in symbols representing...
No. The refrigerator joke. Okay, so I know that the... Actually, Oh, that's cool. Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The eagle was a symbol of the sun. I knew the eagle was a symbol, but not of the sun, necessarily, so...
That crook must be hiding in a different...
Well,
Alright, so
it says below it, but,
beneath.
Yeah, beneath the Aztec symbol for sun.
So,
Of course. The eagle is the Aztec symbol for the sun. So it's time to go supernova on a thief. We've squashed Bug Zapper flat for the second time.
Also, the bald eagle should have made that sound.
All right, Bugs, it's back to Acme
Yep,
headquarters
which
for
is not
you.
accurate as this
They'll
game showed
need to
us.
break out the bug repellent.
All right, you's got the zap on me, but you'll never catch the buzz about Carmen's real plan.
Yes! Bugs Zapper is behind bars again. Montezuma is under a new headdress, and the Aztecs have another day in the sun, all because of you, Detective. Congratulations! You've enabled the Aztec culture to fully spread its wings and have a permanent influence on Mexican history and culture. Good going!
Yeah, and we're not going to mention the fact
But
that
it looks like there's fresh villainy ahead. Can you take another case right now?